Passion here, and I am back. It has been a couple days since I've been on the saw and cut all these rocks and fossils and stuff. We had a bunch of bad weather come through, so I haven't had a chance to get back out here and finish the video. So we're going to go over these and see how they turned out. Look at this guy. Let's see. See it? But here where the little circle is. I believe this one is going to be an Agatized coral. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Look at the banding in there. So I cut it directly in half, so I still have some really thick pieces. And I'm almost scared to cut it again because of that layering like that. I'm worried it might break on me. I mean, it doesn't feel brittle. Really hard material, but still worried. I had a lot of breakage the other day when I was cutting. Sometimes I have good days and not one thing will break, and then other days it's like everything I touch breaks. That's when I get off the saw. So beautiful. There's some white banding, there's a little bit of red in there. There's some, you know, earth colors, cream, tan. These little guys, I just absolutely love. It's the first time I've cut them. Little fossil form corals, and I've got some little form corals, and here they are, little Brachiopods. Absolutely love, love, love how you can see every little layer and structure and chamber and all the detail in those. I sliced them like little carrots. I hope that's still... It's got, I guess it'd be like a little geo pocket almost, or what druzy bug. I'm sure the technical name would be, but you can see it in there. It's so cool. But that's okay. I'm going to try and salvage a couple. Isn't that pretty? Hope the sun's not drowning it out. These awesome little geodes. Check this guy out. I think I might need to cut that one just a tiny bit deeper. It looks like it might open up just a little bit more in there. And it was so heavy, I just had to cut it because I knew there was something going on inside. Check that out. Isn't it freaking awesome? I love it. This one I didn't check yet. I'm not sure if it's agate or jasper, or if it's calcite. Isn't it just beautiful? That one. See it a little better now that it's wet. Look at this. I mean, that's pretty just by itself, but I had to cut it open. I had to see what was inside, so I took out. Oh yeah. Isn't that beautiful? It's got all kinds of little different rocks in it, and one is down here at the bottom, has some banding going through that individual rock, and then there's some that are agatized. And get this, let me show you this other side. There's all kind of chalcedony in it. When I put the light to this rock, I could see all the way through it. Not just the areas where there's white chalcedony and stuff, but all this red, the entire rock, I could see through it. So it's a Brecciated agate. Isn't that cool? These turned out really good. The pattern in it, I just wanted to be able to show all of it. Isn't that pretty? There's the first piece that I cut off just for exploring it. And again, this guy. This is one of the crawly agates. You can see that banding. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. And that banding goes all the way around under there, so I started just curving it. There we go. I did an exploration cut here, and I thought, let me cut this side. And when I did, I got banded jasper. Not hard to tell. I'm still learning them, so. See the white banding in there. And I can see almost halfway into this one with that flashlight, so. For Chert even. Here's the other side. I thought it was going to be a piece of wood because of that. It just had that wood look to it, but I don't know. Wood-like because there's all kinds of red, yellow, orange, just all different colors in it. Other side. Already this shape, they were rip or tumbled. All I did was cut them in half. Isn't that beautiful? see a little better. Isn't that awesome? And look at this. Isn't that pretty? A beautiful red. There's some, I guess there's red, brown, some rust colors, tan. I had this one, if you guys remember from the muriatic acid video. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a fossil or what it was, but like I was thinking maybe it might have been like some fossil furious limestone or something. Here it is, dry. So I'm thinking I might just be trying to be a seam agate. I see chalcedony going through it. I really can't see any banding unless it's micro banding. See it better. It's definitely got some colors going on. Reds, yellows, whites. I think it might have a little calcite running through the middle. It's small, it's pretty large. And it had this big break right here. You can see that right in the middle. So I decided to just go ahead and cut it right there. Look at this. Isn't it pretty? That one's going to look really nice polished. And I don't know if any of you guys can look by this end. Did I, because I cut it where it broke. Does it look like I should have cut it long ways, the opposite direction? Because to me it looked like the rock was this shape and the banding was going this way, I think. Here's the back. On the outside, I think it reminds me of pumice right here on the outside. So I cut it open. I cut everything. Yeah, I'm that person that cuts everything. Look at this. Now that pattern, that kind of gray, light blue with the dark blue in there, and there's also some red in there. I don't know if it'll show up on camera. Like pink, red, kind of. When I looked it up online, this kind of similar pattern was showing mudstone. Like siltstone or mudstone. So I'm not sure if that's what this is or not, but it's really pretty. I like it. Oh, and I cut this guy from the train track video. The rocks I found on the train track. And I thought these were kind of a weathered limestone, I guess. I thought it was a fossil when I originally saw it, because this reminded me of the like honeycomb or different corals and stuff. Then I started looking at it, and they're not really honeycomb shaped. And I really can't find like pattern. So I think it might just be limestone. It kind of looked like rhyolite. It's like this gray color. I'm sure it's not going to come across, but right about here there's like some, almost like a feldspar color, like that pink peachy color. So I looked these up online, and they kind of reminded me of like the amygdaloidal basalt, stuff like that. We don't have that here, but I did get this on the railroad tracks, so it could be from counties over, it could be from another state, you never know. Railroad rocks. And this one again was porous. So I cut it open and check this out. It is so cool. It is like a dark blue, gray, with this white kind of banding outlining it. Isn't that pretty? I was wondering if maybe it could be... Oh, this side shows it better. Sort of maybe it could be common opal. But all the opal I saw online didn't have little bubbles, little pockets like that. I just love that outline in the white there. If you have any idea what that is, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Focus, there we go. That's the exterior. And it looks like a septarian nodule. We don't have the, like textbook septarian. We do have something very, similar with the same mineral makeup. Almost looks like it's got some banding trying to go on there. Right about here. And it also reminds me of Jasper. Well, I don't know. It's got real beautiful reddish orange outline around the... Here's the other half. Isn't that awesome? I did start to sand this one down too. But it just reminds me of like a peacock feather there. It has like a green tint to it. Look at that one. Love it! The banding in there is amazing. And this is another one that I can't see all the way into it, but I can see maybe halfway. Yeah, it's hard to show. There's some sun. There we go. Look at that banding. Isn't that awesome? I think somebody said one time that this was common opal, but I don't know. It's everything. Oh yeah, here's another one I cut the other day. I started to sand this one. Can't remember. I don't think I showed it, but go. It's got a lot of quartz crystals. Let's see if it'll show up. When I cut it, it's got some like pockets in here. So I didn't want to cut it again. I wanted to leave those natural. There you go. You can probably see them there. Brown. I think it might be Jasper. In here, when the sun hits it, it just glows like this beautiful golden color from the crystals that are in there. So yeah. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I'm about to get on the saw. I want to wrap this video up. There's my saw right there. It's a beautiful day. And I'm going to start cutting some more rocks. Have a good one, guys. Facebook.